Now I'm on to machining the piston. The piston has been put in now using an ARC rod, and I've then been able to get my deck height. The piston sits 1.81 millimeters above deck, so I'm going to take 1.85 meters off, so it just sits slightly below. I've made a small jig, quite a basic one. The reason it's not being held in the lathe around here is because, one, I don't want to mark it, but secondly, the actual diameter of the skirt is different to the top. So if I was to put it in the lathe, I would actually distort the skirt, so then that would distort this piston and it wouldn't sit in the bore square. So what we have is there's a solid block in there. This is a bit of 12mm bright steel, and then the bolt goes through into the solid block and pulls the piston down onto this flat plate. These skirts are machined dead flat, so it means the piston will also sit flat. And this will sit, I'll get it right around, just like this. Sits like that, and I'll take off 1.85 millimeters, which I'll show you in a second. Right, we're now on to the clean stage of the build. So all of the machining has been done. I've got a cam from NR Racing, 274 lift, I think, yeah, it says lift. That's my 58mm crank, which has not been touched. My block, which again, obviously it's been bored out to 76mm. The Wiseco piston, which is sold by Blossom Racing, and the ARC rod. The ARC rod is the 3.707, and this is the right. Blossom seem to be the only one, and everyone else buys from Blossom, but it's like a 76mm piston, or the 3-inch bore piston, standard sort of standard size, not oversized, because you can go a little bit bigger. I have an issue with this. I don't, because this is the first time I've done it. It's a little bit more extreme than I was expecting. I haven't touched the block on deck height. I've just skimmed maybe Imperial, it's 5 thou, just to make sure it's nice and square. That set up there, and so this piston cost me £180 delivered, and the rod is 70 odd quid, whatever it is. This combination is not really for this. The 76mm piston, there is a little bit more room in for the comrod, for the wrist pin to go down a little bit more. The reason I'm saying that is because I've had to take off 1.85mm from that. There is a lot of meat on the piston, and the pistons are strong, but I wasn't expecting to take that much. I was expecting to face it off rather than actually cut it. If I was to take 0.5mm off to flush everything up, then that's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting 1.85mm. It sits just shy of the face of the block. Anyway, so I've built it all up, and I've cut a side cover so I can have a look, see if there's any clearance issues. Pretty much standard for every DUCAR block is that little bit there, which is where the bolt on the comrod just touches. And for the cam, a little bit of fettling, not too much on that side and that side. I've got 0.3 of a mil, sorry to be metric, but I've got 0.3 of a mil clearance now. Sorry, I've got 1mm clearance, and it's 30 thou or whatever it is. I can't remember what the Imperial one is, but it's all now ready to go back on, and it's sort of all done. Not sure where I'm going with the next video yet, because I wasn't expecting to be this far ahead so quickly today. Anyway, thanks a lot.